We've got to score here, guys, to save any sort of embarrassment. I don't care if it's a pre-season friendly. Imagine losing to the Asian All-Stars. A team of players just literally flung together. We've got a set of part-time office workers playing against us. It's mad. Alejandro Garnacho, do something. It's ridiculous, this, guys. We have to get an equaliser at the very least. I can't believe I'm saying that. We need to try and get a bloody equaliser against the Asian All-Stars here. And it's just a cynical foul there committed there by Kukonki, who's literally just sived them down, going to get a yellow card. Foolish, obviously, to stop them getting away on the counter and have another bloody chance, man. The guy that scored is an Uber driver. The guy who scored an Uber driver. NG Lewin, the guy who's so good they named him twice. But he literally moonlights as a bloody Uber driver, but only when it's 2 times surge. Do you know what I mean? What the fuck? It's incredible how gashed we are. I've never heard of any of these players before. Not a single one of them. As I say, the only one I've heard of is Sergio Aguero, and that's because he's not the actual Sergio Aguero. They've also got Koulibaly playing for them. I've heard of him too. But it's not Kalidou Koulibaly. It's fucking Jerome Koulibaly or somebody else that we never bloody heard of. It's some random guy they've picked up from a bus stop before the game, pretty much. And they've chucked them together in this Asian All-Stars team. A bunch of strangers who've never played together before. And they're beating Manchester United's team here who've played together all season. Pfft, what is the matter with us? This is unbelievable. Seriously. Embarrassing! An embarrassment here! This is the new low! Goodness me, I thought the Europa League final was bad! We're losing to a bunch of strangers! We'd be struggling against an Asda All-Stars team! Get Doris the tea lady back involved, mate, because she's better than this guff! We'd be losing to the best team that Asda could put out up and down the country! Tesco Express FC! Jill on checkout 6 can do bits at left back! We'd absolutely get done over by anyone right now. Surely we would. We're losing to the freaking Asian All-Stars. This has seriously highlighted just how gash we are. How shit these players are. How bollockless they are. People will say it's a meaningless friendly. Chill, bro. It's not a meaningless friendly. It's representing Manchester United around the world. This sort of fixture is going to become a meme around social media. It's representing this football club. People have spent their hard-earned money, all these Asian fans and people travelling from all over the world to go to Kuala Lumpur to watch Man United play, to be entertained. Goodness me, entertained. They'd be more entertained taking a half-time dump at the interesting toilets they have in Malaysia, more so than this shit show of a football match. I feel bad for everybody involved with this shit show. And there it is. We've lost the game 1-0 to the Asian All-Stars. And the abbreviation of Asian All-Stars is AAS. And that's quite appropriate because Man United have been absolutely ass today with that performance. Hang your heads in shame. Go round and greet every single one of the fans one by one and take a selfie with them and give some of your time back to them because they're never getting that 2 hours back of their lives. They're never getting that £100 back either that they spent on this shit show of a game. The final whistle hasn't gone yet. It's over the top, but still, it's an embarrassment. Man United have reached a new low here. A new low. With all the money in our squad, the Asian All-Stars are through 1-1! The 94th minute! Oh my God! Oh my God, they've nearly made it 2-0 at the end! It takes a last-ditch tackle to stop them from embarrassing us further and making it 2-0. I'm sorry, but this is a disgrace. Amorim, no Kluben Scammerin today. I'm sorry to say, but what the fuck? I know he needs time. I know he needs to get his own players. I still don't believe that it's all his fault or anything. No, he's obviously not wanting them to play like this. He doesn't want them to play this shit way. Of course he bloody doesn't. He's not instructing them to play like a bunch of Meltoids, is he? He would be insane to get them set up this way. You can see the frustrations. He literally had a squat on the sidelines and took a dump at one point in this game. You can see the frustrations on him. He doesn't want them to play like this. What Amorim's trying to do is obviously trying to... I don't know what he's trying to do, actually. I'd like to tell you what he's trying to do, but I don't know what he's trying to do. There's no fluidity, no quality, no creation. The Asian All-Stars have beaten us, for Pete's sake. There's the full-time whistle. It's an embarrassment, a new low, a new debacle, a new gash fest of a season. Just a little extra cherry on top, not a cherry, an extra fucking turd on top of the otherwise the gash cake that we have been served up this season. Oh, my God. when you just think it couldn't get any worse. I literally predicted 4-1 to Man United today. That's what it should be. In the days gone by of old, Man United would go to this sort of a fixture and drum up the opposition. We wouldn't be getting done we wouldn't be getting done by a bunch of Asian All-Stars 1-0. It's insane. Serious problems afoot. Amorim's style, Amorim's system is just not really working. He's got to get these wank bag players out, get new players in. But this isn't going to do him any favours, is it? This is going to do him zero favours, Ruben Amorim, unfortunately. There's more seeds of doubt planted with a fixture and a result like this. Monstrous seeds of doubt that are going to turn into fucking orchards of doubt if we're not careful. And I'm sorry to say, but they're already creeping in, these doubts about Amorim. But I still think he needs time. I still think he needs to develop this team, obviously, and try and get them to play his style. But what fucking style is that? Poundland style we've just seen there, losing to Asian All-Stars madness. We were the second best team in that. Remember, that team's just been thrown together for this game. How embarrassing is that? That's an embarrassment, and we've got hundreds of millions of pounds worth of players out there on huge money, and they're proper shot in the bed on us. It's an embarrassment. Amorim's obviously accountable in some ways for how he's got them. I don't believe it's tactically. He's not getting them to play like that. But how he's got them playing motivationally, whatever it is, the players just didn't really want to go for it, did they? Are they trying not to get injured? Do they not care? Are they a bunch of prima donna melt bags that they've already checked out and gone on holiday? You know what I mean? Probably, to be fair. That's probably got a lot to do with it. End of the day, as I said, if you're a team... Right, if you're a proper team, if you've got a set of players together, a professional team, you shouldn't even need a manager on the sidelines for a game like this. You should quite simply be capable of beating a team like the Asian All-Stars. You take Liverpool or Real Madrid or anyone, take their manager away from the dugout, don't let him manage the game, let him go on holiday, let the players set themselves up, let the captain organise and discuss the tactics and all that sort of stuff. And that team will go out there and destroy the bloody Asian All-Stars, mates! Because they're actually a team. They don't need a manager. So say what you want about our manager, he's had a stinker. But our team of players is an absolute disgraceful debacle of cash. There's no other way to describe them. The players are a debacle. So they should be capable of beating this team 100% without anybody managing them. Get Doris the tea lady making cups of tea giving the motivational speech and that'll be enough. Should be, but it's not, because they're an embarrassment and they're absolutely pathetic for this football team, and this just further shows most of these guys are just crap and they're not good enough for us. And I feel very bad for these fans over in Malaysia who watch this game live. Really do, because that was painful, having watched it on telly, let alone in the stadium. How flat did it turn out? How gash was it? Oh, it's a new low for us, my friends. Seriously, an absolute new low. It's not just a friendly. This encapsulates everything that we've seen this season. It's not just a friendly. In a friendly, you should have the shackles off. You should have the pressure off. You should be going for it. You should be capable of getting forward, creating, attacking, creating lots of chances and entertaining the fucking fans. That's what you should be capable of. So, if anything, this is one of the worst performances of the season, because the level of opposition, the type of game it was, the fact it's supposed to be a spectacle. Asian All-Stars outplayed Man United here in Kuala Lumpur, and they could have actually scored more goals than they did. So say what you want. We're awful. They're a set of strangers and they've done us. Doesn't get any worse than this, guys. It really doesn't. This is terrible. And this is going to be memed all around the world. Man United is a debacle. Take your 8 million quid, you Glazer shithouses, straight to the bank. And do what you will with it, you greasy money-grabbing bastards!